Now, if I was supposed to post a video today for myself, what it would have been, it will be this. The time over here, it is 3:32. Well, in my computer I have 10:33. And the wall clock is different. I don't know what's the outcome of the time in the video. Let me show you which video, if I had a video to post, it would be this. The beginning of us, the reason why we have a tail is what I say in a video that is buried under. And every time I have to post a video which is important, instead of by the time my friends gonna find it, they make sure there is a distraction video that's gonna bury the important video. So I like to draw back what is going underneath, and this time try to show a picture. The reason why we have tail in the beginning, because the consciousness is a rat that transits from one goddess to become a gorilla, and from the gorilla's stomach become the wind that is living inside my body. The consciousness step down because the rat become the monkey. The consciousness find it very annoying because the tail is disturbing and hanging. Someone can pinch you on the tail, you know, if you get in a fight. And now the consciousness make the tail disappear to be a gorilla and keep it inside. And when we start in development, you can see the shape of the monkey, the rat in the beginning. Let me see if I get the picture really good. Now, press play. In this video they're showing a lot of people are born with a tail. Well, it's to tell you that we are from the rats and we came to be the gorilla, and the monkey keep the tail, the rat keep the tail, but the gorilla don't keep the tail. But the beginning of our development, the tail you see in the back is what normally transits in the front to become a dick. But in this case, she have it in the back, not in the front. That's what's changing to be the dick, the pipe. Sometimes consciousness is using example to make us know where we came from. So it is very important that you notice the difference between pregnancy that is only playing back the drop but not explaining where the drop came from. Changing to another person with it, and they showing someone piece it together and say we have our family that are living in the wall. I don't want to take the voice of the person, so it would be a copyright, but to get you to understand what he's saying, let me let you hear a piece.
A lot of people still have tails. Honestly, there's not a lot of documentation of this. When a baby is born with a tail, they usually snip it off. But it shouldn't surprise us. A lot of our living relatives in the animal kingdom have tails.
So, going to the Vigoligo, the lost people, why they have the face. I have all these people next to me, they all have faces from black people. They are lost, but they like to hijack me and turn me to white people, and then they kill the big me. I don't know it out of ego, but they are just black people the last 400 years. Right now, you cannot see the damage by her until she have a baby, because everything is changed from the inside. The consciousness is peeling the sperm off the skin, because when you're gonna paint a car, the car is yellow and you're going to paint it white. If the consciousness peel it, you will see the skin of the car. Meaning, when you get the drop from your mother that become your brother, it goes deep in the skin, and it is just your flesh to your flesh. Cannot peel off. But when you take street relationship, it's just a tip of a paint on top of the flesh, but it's not the bloodline. That's why the skin is peeling off. They did not make love with their brothers to go in the future. They take a stranger, and now the consciousness that lives in your stomach is peeling it off to tell them that your own bloodline goes deep, but just a fantasy relationship is just a painting of the skin. You can't do nothing about it, because all you can do is just take your own brother to change it on the inside. If you keep taking a stranger, the God gonna still peel it off, because the black skin is not thick. It is just outside that does not make the body. The gods that make the vagina have its own dick to do recreation, but they take the ordinary flesh from the stomach and step outside with one drop. The last 400 years they've get so comfortable with it, and now they become white fashion. But the more they transit like that, they left the feeling, and now they don't know the difference between the feeling, which is life is if you go and you left your feeling in your brothers, then the body is just a skeleton without its own passion to go to the future. Before the woman had the son was the father that died inside the girl, but she get the boy out, and now she's left alone, and she thinks she can get a daughter out just like that. And then the consciousness say, no, you have to use your own liquid. You cannot take other people's feeling to go to the future. She is the same. The skin is peeling off because a drop of sperm is not a bloodline. The brother is the body. One drop is just the body to the body. The cousin is not the mother body. The mother don't produce it. It's just a sister to sister. You can only go to your cousin if your mother have no daughter. It is very important that people know the value of one drop of sperm does not give you the passion the boy feels. There is a feeling, he feels it, and then he gives you the ordinary pain. You don't feel what he feels. He feels it, give you the ordinary pain. But if it is your son, if it is your brother, you know your brother feeling is your feeling. Take care.